desk. Have a motion to approve? Motion moved and second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. The next item is the approval of the April 28th, 2022 minutes, which were emailed earlier this week. Do I have a motion for approval?
So moved. Second.
Motion moved second. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. The next item is the recognition of council members, and we have a light group today, but Council Lady Hauser, I don't know, would you like to come up and speak now or wait? Okay. Okay. Then I think that's it. Is that it? So Lisa, the next item is for you. It is the list of items for deferral and withdrawal.
Okay, the following items are for deferral or withdrawal, starting on page 3 of your agenda. Item 1A, 2022 CP 008001, North Nashville Community Plan Amendment, and the associated case item 1B, 2022 SP 013001, Second and Van Buren. Staff recommendation is to defer to the May 26th meeting, and I would like to note that Commissioner Blackshear is recusing herself from those items. Item number 2, 2021 SP 063001, Charlotte View West. Staff recommendation is to defer to the May 26th meeting. Item 3A, 2022 SP 016001, Newsom Place, and the associated case 3B, 8485P005, Biltmore PUD cancellation. Staff recommendation is to defer to the May 26th Planning Commission meeting, and I would note that Commissioner Blackshear is recusing herself from those two items. Item number 4, 2022 SP 021001, Burke Hampstead. Staff recommendation is to defer indefinitely. Item number 5, 2022 SP 023001, Autumn Glen. Staff recommendation is to defer to the May 26th meeting. On page 5 of your agenda, item number 6, 2022 SP 026001, 4046 and 4060 Murfreesboro Pike. Staff recommendation is to defer to the May 26th meeting. Item number 7, 2022 SP 027001, 1711 Broadway. Staff recommendation is to defer to the May 26th meeting. And item number 8, 2022Z054PR001, a rezoning on Nolensville Pike. Staff recommendation is to defer to the June 9th meeting.
Great, thank you. So I will read back the list to you to make sure we have them all correct. The items for deferral or withdrawal are items 1A, 1B, 2, 3A, 3B, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
That's correct.
Okay, commissioners, that is our items for deferral. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. We are on to item F, which is the consent agenda.
I will go through the items on tentative consent and read through the item number and the name and ask if there's anyone in opposition. If so, please raise your hand. If there is someone in opposition, the item will be presented. Otherwise, the items will be on consent. Item number 9, 2022 CP 000001, 2022 walk and bike update. Is there anyone in opposition to item 9? Item 9 will be on consent. Item 10, 2008 SP 040003, A+ Storage Bellevue Amendment. Is there anyone in opposition to item number 10? 10 will be on consent. On page 6 of your agenda, item number 11, 2021 SP 081001, Oliveri Mixed Use. Is there anyone in opposition to item number 11? Item 11 will be on consent. Item number 12, 2022 SP 034001, the Pike at Highland Heights. Is there anyone in opposition to item number 12? 12 will be on consent. Item number 13, 2022Z038PR001, a rezoning on County Hospital Road. Is there anyone in opposition to item number 13? 13 will be on consent. Item 14, 2022Z050PR001, a rezoning on Haney Avenue. Is there anyone in opposition to item 14? 14 will be on consent. Item 15, 2022Z052PR001, a rezoning on Keith Street. Is there anyone in opposition to item 15? 15 will be on consent. Item 16, 2022Z053PR001, a rezoning on Gallatin Pike. Is there anyone in opposition to item 16? 16 will be on consent. Item 17, 2022Z055PR001, a rezoning on Tony Road. Is there anyone in opposition to item 17? 17 will be on consent. And item 18, 4683P004, Metro Airport Center PUD revision. Is there anyone in opposition to item 18? 18 will be on consent. Vice Chair, I'm going to read through with the captions now. Okay. As information for our audience, if you are not satisfied with the decision made by the Planning Commission today, you may appeal the decision by petitioning for a writ of cert with the Davidson County Chancery or Circuit Court. Your appeal must be filed within 60 days of the date of the entry of the Planning Commission's decision. To ensure that your appeal is filed in a timely manner and that all procedural requirements have been met, please be advised that you should contact independent legal counsel. Items on the consent agenda will be voted on at a single time, and no individual public hearing will be held, nor will the Commission debate these items. The following items are on the consent agenda. On page 5 of your agenda, item number 9, 2022 CP 000001, 2022 Walk and Bike Update. It's a request to amend Nashville Next. The Nashville Next Update Component Part Walk and Bike, a strategic plan dedicated to improving walking and biking. The staff recommendation is to approve. Item number 10, 2008 SP 040003, A+ Storage Bellevue. It's a request to amend a specific plan for property located on Old Hickory Boulevard to add vehicular rental and leasing as a permitted use. Staff recommendation is to approve with conditions and disapprove without all conditions. Item number 11 on page 6 of your agenda, 2021 SP 081001, Oliveri Mixed Use. It's a request to rezone from AR2A to SP for property located on Murfreesboro Pike to permit a multifamily residential development. Staff recommendation is to approve with conditions and disapprove without all conditions. Item number 12, 2022 SP 034001, Item number 13, 2022Z038PR001. It's a request to rezone from RS10 to R10 for property located on County Hospital Road. Staff recommendation is to approve. Item number 14, 2022Z050PR001. It's a request to rezone from R8 to IWD for property located on Haney Avenue. Staff recommendation is to approve. Item number 15, 2022Z052PR001. It's a request to rezone from IWD to MUNA for property located on Keith Street. Staff recommendation is to approve. Item number 16, 2022Z053PR001. It's a request to rezone from CS and IWD to MUGA for property located on Gallatin Pike. Staff recommendation is to approve. Item number 17, 2022Z055PR001. It's a request to rezone from RS 7.5 to R6A for property located on Tony Road. Staff recommendation is to approve. Item number 18, 4683P004, Metro Airport Center PUD revision. It's a request to revise the preliminary plan for a portion of a PUD to permit a hotel. Staff recommendation is to approve with conditions and just approve with conditions. Under other business, item H, item 19, to recommend the new zoning fees, Exhibit A, and adopt new subdivision fees and community plan fees, Exhibit B. Item 20, certification of bonus height compliance for Madera McGavick, and item 24, to accept the director's report.
Okay, so I'm going to read these back to you once more and then go around. So the items on the consent agenda are items 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 24.
That's correct, and I needed to note that Commissioner Blackshear is recusing herself on item 18.
Okay, item noted. Commissioners, do I have a motion to approve our consent? So moved. A second?
Second.
Any discussion? It's a lengthy consent agenda. If not, all in favor?
Aye.
And all, okay, motion carries. So that moves us right to other business. And our first item is there any updates from the Historic Zoning Commission?
Madam Chair, no report for today.
Okay. Mr. Haynes, any update on parks?
No report.
You guys just want to leave. I do not think that we have an executive committee report, although I did note that we got an email earlier today from Kelly to schedule a work session for the week after next. In terms of the anything from the director's office?
I was just going to say what you said about Kelly's going to reach out about a work session in the near future. And I was going to ask Lisa, are there the future meetings upcoming at this location? Or to make sure?
Last but not least, the legislative update.
Thank you so much, Chair. Just wanted to provide an update on the conservation subdivision requirements that we had a lot of discussion about here. They did have their public hearing for Metro Council and had no opposition, which is a testament to the great work that not only the council sponsors did, but especially the outreach that all of our staff did for that. So appreciate all the hard work that our staff do to work on some of these text amendments, and it really makes a difference in our community, and we're looking forward to seeing improved results from subdivisions and sensitive areas in the future. So thank you.
Well, with that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Anyone want to debate that? I guess we're adjourned.
This has been a service of the Metro Nashville Network. If you would like to see this presentation again, or for more information on this and other programs, visit nashville.gov.